They got weed in Minnesota. Hit me.
Music.
Yeah. We want wellness, y'all. Come on. Let's go. We want health and wellness, y'all. We want health and wellness, y'all. Come on now. Come on now. We want health and wellness, y'all.
Music TV.
All yiggity, we are bigger D, and if you ain't heard the word, Minnesota's got the herb. Recreational cannabis is now legal in Minnesota. Here's what we know. See them passing. They had to be passing a colorful joint, huh? I ain't never seen nobody smoke nothing blue like that. That's all I'm saying.
Ever.
Ever
Oh,
in
one
my whole
time from
history of
Hawaii.
pufferdom has I
One
ever
time,
seen any. Well, one time, okay. Cannabis is
Hawaii.
now legal for adults 21 and older to use and possess in Minnesota, making it the 23rd state in the country to legalize cannabis for recreational use. The first dispensary selling marijuana for recreational use is now open and selling to people who on the Red Lake Nation in north central Minnesota. Here's what we know so far about the legalization of the recreational cannabis in Minnesota. Check back for updates, but let me just let y'all know, as a cat from Minnesota, I don't even know where the Red Lake Nation is.
4 hours
There,
away from the city.
yeah. I don't even know where that at. But it says, when did Minnesota legalize cannabis? Minnesota lawmakers approved the bill in 2014 that legalized the limitations use of forms of medical marijuana and products became available in 2015. The program started with the oils, pills, and other non-smokable forms. Leaf forms of authorization for this program was in 2021. In 2022, Minnesota legalized the sale and consumption of edibles containing small amounts of hemp-derived THC. On May 30th, Governor Tim Walz signed an expansive cannabis legalization bill into law, allowing recreational use for cannabis use for adults under 21 and up. And starting August 1st, the legislature passed a bill earlier that month, which, with a handful of Republicans joining a nearly united Democratic front in favor of the bill. Now, you just got to wonder why that it seemed like they can't get together on nothing else. But yeah, let's do the weed though. Yeah, give them some weed. You know what it
Mhm.
is though? I'm gonna keep it 1,000. The weed is being legalized to keep y'all docile, to keep you smoking and joking, puffing and cuffing, uh, blowing and not growing, getting high and not reaching the sky. It's only a select few people who are able to smoke and still be productive and still be, and even in the immense of the amount of smoking, there still is time being taken away to even to do the act. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're really good at
I
doing it,
promise you,
multitask,
P.
right?
I promise you.
Yeah, I'm gonna just keep it real. I mean, even as a person who indulges myself, I may not do it on camera and all of that, but you know what I'm saying? Because ain't the place for that. But so I'm not finna go crazy ham on people who doing their thing. Do your thing. But what I'm saying is something that I recognize for myself is it ain't a secret why we smoke weed. It ain't a secret why they came out with the Chronic 2001. It's not a secret. It's not a secret why they came out with the album The Chronic. It's not a secret why Snoop Dogg was talking about endo and chronic and all. It's not a secret. It's been going on for a minute, y'all. Just want y'all to know when the wool been pouring over your eyes now, boy. See, that's your problem. But it says,
What's your problem, though, now?
that is, I ain't want to tell it to you like that, but uh when and where will recreational dispensaries open? Dispensaries cannot open until the state figures out a licensing system for the businesses so that they won't open for at least another year. Some estimate as early as 2025. However, tribal governments Don't have to wait for the state licensing system to open dispensaries. Minnesota's 11 Native American tribal nations are sovereign, meaning they can open and independently uh, do it from state laws and regulations. Now, hold on, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute now. And these the people you trying to include in on regulations that already got stuff like this? Give me what they got. Can I
Reparations.
get what they got? Can we
Let me
be
get some of that
tribal
Indian reparations.
man? Can we be tribal sovereign nations that can go ahead and open up the spots when we want to without the you hear what they said? They got it going on right now. Ain't
For
no red
sure.
tape. Just skip the federal laws, all the laws. We got weed right now on the reservation right now.
Hey, and had it since April.
Got weed.
No, not
But
not
then
not just today. We've been had it since April.
there's another thing though. That should even actually go to show you. If it was all that good for you, do you think your oppressor would be just giving it to you freely?
Right.
However, tribal governments do not have to wait for the state licensing system to open dispensaries. The first recreational marijuana dispensary opened in August 1st on the Red Lake Nation in front of the North Central Red Lake Nation in North Central Minnesota. The Red Lake dispensary is called Native Care. Fitting.
And it was actually opened in April.
Yeah, and has been providing miracle marijuana to abandoned members and non-members since April.
Oh,
Anyone
okay,
20,
there it goes. Okay,
yeah,
okay. I didn't know if they was
yeah,
gonna tell the truth or
yeah.
not. Okay, all right, my bad.
Since April, anyone 21 and older will be able to shop here. It says the White Earth Nation also recently legalized adult use recreational cannabis and will be selling it sometime in the first half of August. Both tribal members and non tribal adults 21 and older will be able to purchase from the nation's dispensary. So
What
that
they
means you finna
haven't
be having
told you
dudes.
is there's actually 11 tribes
Hmm.
in Minnesota that have been authorized.
Yep. White Earth Chair Michael Fairbanks. That sounds really Indian, don't it?
Man, I thought it would have been more like Michael Michael
Run
Big Bear Beaver
Michael
Banks.
Running Water or
You know what I'm saying? Or Beaver
Michael
Banks.
Shining Tree or something.
Yeah,
Well, I
I
guess
mean, come
Fairbanks,
on,
but
man.
Fairbanks, they look how they try to slip it in there too with the Fairbanks. That's not one, man. That's not it.
That sounds like Michael Rothschild.
Right. He told NPR News that in late July, that White Earth may soon enter an agreement with other tribal nations across the state to supply them with cannabis products for retail. So now he designating himself as the plug. Let me go ahead and put my bid in there right now to be the plug of all
Just a
the
second ago,
tribes.
you said only two was going to be doing it.
But yeah, I need to go ahead and get it to them all though, because they coming. So just let me go ahead and get it to them all though. You know what I'm saying? I got pounds for sale. I
Right
got
now,
pounds of the za on deck.
with free peace pipe.
Right. It says fair. Says Fairbanks also confirmed that White Earth, along with other tribal nations in Minnesota, are uh, negotiating with compact with the state, and that would allow tribes to operate dispensaries off reservations. Wow, that must be nice. So you can do whatever you want on your joint, and you can go outside of it. Man, we need what they got.
I'm trying to tell you. And White Earth, let me tell you, when we get our reparations, better not near one of y'all call anything white nothing.
They better not be nowhere near around. Anyway,
Whiteville.
it says, "What is legal for me have to do?" Or I would say, "What is legal for me to have and do?" Even though recreational dispensaries aren't widely available for Minnesotans to buy cannabis, people are allowed to possess, use, and grow it. Possession of 2 ounces or less in public is no longer a crime. People would be able to have up to 8 grams of cannabis concentrate edibles with at least 800 milligrams of THC and 2 pounds of cannabis at home. So let's add that up. So
Dang,
let's
you
add
got
that up.
2 peas, cuz, at the crib?
Let me just add that up. So you got 2 peas, you got 800 milligrams of gummies,
Which
and
ain't
you
really
got
nothing,
eight
though.
grams of concentrate, and that's
Which
it. That's
really
all you
ain't
can have at the
nothing.
crib. Okay. They
And then you can
also,
leave the crib and go make a stain for 2 zaps or smaller,
yeah, basically, yeah, yeah,
allegedly.
allegedly. Also were able to grow up to 8 marijuana plants. Only 4 can be mature enough to be flowered at once. Exceeding the limit could bring a civil penalty of $500 per plant. Okay. The law allows for
But hold on, fam. What? Hold
so you can have
on.
8 plants, but 4 of them got to be ready to go, and 4 of them got to be little babies, and you got to rotate them back and forth because soon as we catch you with 8 flower plants, we gonna charge you $500.
But who cares though? If what if I'm bringing in $5,000 a plant? Do I care about your $500? Am I tripping about your
Uh,
$500 a plant, P?
uh,
Huh? That sound like the white boy loophole.
mm. Man,
You
that
can
sound like
basically have a license without having to pay for it. You already said if you want to grow without a license, we gonna charge you $500 a plant after 4 plants that's mature. So anything after that, we gonna charge you $500 a plant. So go
so you
ahead,
can
you
have the
could do
whole
it.
grow house and just deduct $500 per plant, and we on.
That's what they just said.
Well, what is the tax rate on cannabis in Minnesota? Adults buying cannabis, gummies, seltzer, or even retail products in Minnesota pay a 10% tax, way cheaper than here.
Man, way cheaper than anywhere on the planet.
This is lower than a lot of places where it's so
Oh, okay.
legally. We're like, hold on, before we even go forward. Uh 80% of the proceeds are expected to cover the cost of regulations, while the remaining 20% will be split down to local governments. Oh, y'all getting y'all little hands in the pockets, I see. Right off
But
top.
that's it though? A little 20 twomper?
Hey man, it is thundering and lightning outside, man.
That's
That
all
don't
right. They've
happen
been
here.
doing it all week. That's the monsoon season, P.
Yeah, it's going down outside, B.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
says, how will the state regulate legal cannabis industry? By making y'all taxing the crap out of y'all for what fools is gonna go get from their buddy on the street way more easily and comfortably now. And see, and this, you know what this is gonna do? This is gonna dissolve a lot of friendships. Because there's a
Yeah.
lot of black people who got white stangs that only come down to holler at them to get the good shit. And now that they can just go to the dispensary, well, now they don't have to go to the what do they call it? Shady neighborhood. I don't have to go to
Right.
the shady north side to get my stuff.
You're going
So
over there to the urban? You're going to the
yeah.
urban area?
So now,
Urban?
fam, what y'all finna realize is all of them dudes that y'all thought was your buddies, all of them dudes that you thought was your pal, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, he probably brought you out there fishing and all of that. You know what I'm saying? You probably been to the barbecue
All
up
of
there
that.
on Lake Alexander and all that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't, hey, he come down, he spent a couple hundred with you for the zip, like three, four
You let
hundred.
Hey, you let them say the N word too.
Sometime, because he spent that 400. He be like, I'm just joking, nigga. Please, I'm just joking. You know, I'm just joking. Yeah, nigga, please. Okay, you let him get by because he spent that little $400 for that little zip. Now your whole operation finna be gone, fam. They
I
ain't finna be
promise
coming.
you.
They ain't even finna be coming out. Well, you better start selling something they don't sell at the store, fam. I don't advocate for those kind of things, but I'm just saying you might want to start looking forward. You know what I'm saying? Because it's about to be over for you guys. It's about to be over for
Unless
you.
them
Unless,
prices is so outrageous. But then it don't matter because they was paying you outrageous. So it don't even matter.
because ding, ding, ding,
It
ding,
don't even
ding.
matter. It don't
Don't
even
even
matter.
matter. Matter of fact, it's gonna be a little bit cheaper because you was giving them the white boy
I
tax.
promise you, you was taxation without representation, P.
It's gonna be a little bit cheaper because you was giving them the white boy tax, and they gonna be like, "Wow, I can get an ounce for $250 now."
Yeah, yeah,
Tyrone was charging me 400,
yeah, all day.
455, 450 for the za.
True
I
story.
I can get an ounce of za for 300 now. Yep, it's over for you, Tyrone. Your
It is
$60
over.
apes is no more. Remember when they was coming down and
Nope.
buying quarters for 125? They ain't doing that no more. Damn, Tyrone.
Yeah, because they
Man.
don't even got to. They gonna open one right up there with Cuz in his area, and he
Yeah.
don't even gotta come to the urban.
No, no. Well, y'all let me know what y'all think about that, man. Y'all know they coming on down with the come on down. They trying to smoke you to sleep, baby. Just call it what it is, man. Just call it what it is. I got 4 words for you there, Pimp Juice down. It is subscribe if you're live, like for the spike, comment your comment, share if you dare. If you a real player, then do it over there and put your hands in the air and wave them around like you just don't care. And I got 4 words: love, peace, blessings, maloha. Love, peace, blessings, maloha. Love, peace, blessings, maloha, 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 maloha. Out the doha, for sure how. You already know how. Ugh.